Welcome to the Cyrus Training Series. This course will cover an overview of activities, why and how we use them to support ESA's sales processes. After completing this course, you'll take a short quiz to verify your understanding of the points covered. Once you successfully complete the quiz, you can move on to the next course. We'll divide this course into the following sections: what is an activity and why we use them, types of activities, how Cyrus works with Microsoft Outlook, when and where to create an activity, and viewing activities. Let's dive in. So, what is an activity? Basically, it is a way of tracking and categorizing the various actions that we take to move the sales process forward. For the most part, activities involve some type of client interaction. We generally do not use Cyrus to track internal actions. Logging our sales activities in Cyrus allows us to see and measure the progress we are making in building and maintaining relationships with our clients and making progress against identified opportunities. This also provides visibility to other salespeople and sales leaders to facilitate team selling and shows the history of our interaction with specific contacts over time. There are four main types of activities in Cyrus: appointments, phone calls, emails, and tasks. You'll also see letters and faxes as possible activity types, but they are rarely used and we won't cover them in this course. Let's take a look at each one. An appointment is a pre-scheduled meeting with one or more contacts. Appointments can be conducted in person, either an on-site meeting with a client or a site tour of an ESA property, or they can be done via a preset teleconference. The important point is that appointments must be scheduled in advance with the client. You can also set an appointment as recurring. This can be a useful way to remind yourself of regularly scheduled touch points such as quarterly account reviews. Overall, appointments are probably our best chance to learn about our clients, build our relationships with them, and grow our revenue. A phone call is an actual conversation that takes place with one or more contacts or prospective clients over the telephone. Note that phone calls are classified as outgoing or incoming depending on who initiated the overall conversation. If you do not actually speak with the person, you should generally leave them a voicemail message and you should mark the left voicemail box as yes. Email is used to track email correspondence between us and the client. Generally, we should not log internal emails in Cyrus as it leads to unnecessary clutter. A task is used to schedule and track work we need to accomplish in relation to a lead, a contact, an account, or an opportunity. Tasks can be used to remind us to reach out to a client or to plan for internal work we need to do. They will typically populate your Outlook calendar based on your settings. Examples might include a reminder to schedule your quarterly account review with the client, planning in advance when you will review your account's pricing for the CNR process, or remembering to contact a hotel to plan for a group arrival. It's important that we accurately track and categorize our activities so we can see what parts of our sales process are working well and where we can improve. Let's take a moment to consider how Cyrus interacts with Microsoft Outlook. This is a powerful feature of Cyrus and a strong advantage of building Cyrus on the Microsoft Dynamics 365 platform. When you create an email, appointment, or task in Outlook, use the Set Regarding feature to find and link it to the contact in Cyrus where you want the activity to appear. The functionality works in the other direction as well. If you create an activity within Cyrus, it will open Outlook and create it there as well. This allows you to use Outlook to manage your email, appointments, and tasks and have the information recorded in the appropriate place in Cyrus. Now that we've reviewed the different types of activities, let's consider when and where to create them. There are two ways to create and log your activities: by planning them in advance or by logging them as they occur. It is a best practice to create many of your sales activities ahead of time so they can serve as reminders of the sales actions you need to take in the future. From a technical standpoint, activities can be created as part of a lead, an account, a contact, or an opportunity. However, client-facing activities should almost always be created from within the contact record. This allows us to gauge the type and frequency of sales interaction we're having with each of our contacts. You can view activities from a number of different places within Cyrus, from within a lead, account, contact, or opportunity. You can also view them under My Activities on your dashboard or from the Activities main screen. And you can filter them by type, status, or due date. That's about it for activities. Let's briefly recap what we have covered. Activities allow us to track and categorize our sales actions, especially those involving client contact. There are four main types of activities: appointments, phone calls, emails, and tasks. We described each one and discussed the importance of recording our activities in Cyrus timely and accurately. We discussed when to create activities, including the ability to schedule them in advance and how to link them to Outlook using the Set Regarding functionality. We covered where in Cyrus you can create activities and reiterated that we typically want to create client-facing activities within the contact record. Finally, we reviewed several places you can view activities, including the ability to filter by type, status, and due date. Now that you've completed this course, you'll answer a few quiz questions to make sure you got it. Once you've passed, you're ready to move on to the next course. Thanks for watching and happy selling.